What's going on, guys? Today we got a Harbor Freight tool haul for you guys. Let's dive in and let's see what we got in today's tool haul. Alright, guys, so the first thing we picked up on this Harbor Freight tool haul is we picked up one of the magnet trays. This is one of the 9.5-inch magnetic parts tray with a hood. I'm going to go ahead and get this opened up and show you guys how it works and all that stuff. It's just a simple magnetic tray. It says it's got the hood. I'm not a big fan of the hoods. I needed one that had a little bit bigger space. I had one already, but you can never have too many magnetic trays. And I'm going to open this up for you guys and show you exactly what it comes with and how it opens up and what exactly they mean by the hood. Alright guys, so this is the 9.5-inch magnetic tray that says this has the hood. This to me is more like a handle, more of a carrying handle. That's just my opinion on this. I mean, it's kind of cheesy. Obviously, it's Harbor Freight. It's going to get the job done. I mean, you need to stick some tools in there. You need to, you've got a few nuts, bolts, nails, whatever you have laying around, screws, whatever, washers, whatever you're working on, whatever little small projects, small engines, whatever you're doing. This is just your basic magnetic tray. Again, like I said, it's got the little hood on here. I think if you've got some larger bolts and they kind of stick, this will kind of help lift some of those bolts up. But again, I think this is more, to me, this is more like a carrying handle than a hood. I can understand if it had a hood that kind of went all the way over, then that would be a different story. But again, you can pick these up for, I want to say like $10 at Harbor Freight. I mean, you can never have too many magnetic parts trays, so they're always good to keep around for nuts and bolts and miscellaneous stuff. The next thing we picked up is the 3/8 drive 9-piece bolt extractor set. I'm going to be doing some testing for these due to they're not exactly like the Irwins or the ones that Snap-on offers, which is actually made by Irwin. These are actually decent little bolt extractors. I picked these up just for some of the smaller ones. Like I said, these, I'm not a big fan of the teeth on these. I don't believe they're that great. I think they could be better or a little bit deeper. If I have to hammer one of these on, and just to get me better grip on a bolt that's rusted out, stripped out, whatever the case is, it's got to get the job done. These, I believe, the teeth need to be better, more sharper, or at least better grip. Like I said, these don't really have the greatest teeth. These are the 3/8 drive metric set. Again, we know how famous Harbor Freight is for skip sizes. What sizes do you get in this set? 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, and 19. This is the item number 67894, Pittsburgh Pro Series. Again, like I said, I picked it up for some of the smaller sizes, not so much the bigger ones. I don't live in somewhere to where I have to deal with a lot of rusted stuff, but I do every once in a while might run into something where a bolt is stripped due to somebody else, or maybe you're just having a bad day on something and it just, not going your way. But again, I'm going to do some testing with these and see how they compare to maybe an Irwin or some better brands out there, because these look like they might get the job done, but I'm not sure yet. So I believe that I picked these up for like $10, $15, something like that for this set. Not bad, but again, we'll be doing some testing and some more future videos with these. Even some of the smaller ones, like I said, they're just, I think the teeth could definitely be better on these. Now, I picked these up not because I'm in a pinch, but because we're going to do some future videos and testing with these again. The next thing we picked up, guys, we picked up the 3-piece scraper set. This set right here was $4.99 at Harbor Freight. Got the 1.5, 3-inch, and a 5-in-1 scraper. The 5-in-1 scraper is usually like your little nail here, your little point. scraper. You can use it for different stuff. Putty knives, pretty much. This one actually has like a little hexagonals here, though. She could probably use it for like an Allen wrench. I don't know. I've never really had to run into something like that with a scraper. But this one here has the metal end that you can kind of actually tap on if you need something. So I picked these up. The reason why I picked these up is because I had some other ones that I kept around the house just for simple stuff like putty jobs, painting, or whatever else I've got going on. But I needed some for work because of certain gasket jobs. You might run into an engine job or oil pan or transmission pan job, or even whatever, some type of cover plate job that you really need to be able to scrape, and you can't pry that oil pan off, especially some of the adhesives and stuff they're using nowadays for your oil pans and seals and stuff like that. It's a high strength adhesive. It's not your general RTV. It's more of a very high temperature, high strength adhesive. So in an application to where you can't, you especially on aluminum, you don't want to damage the aluminum, that soft aluminum blocks or pans or whatever else. So you need something like this, like a scraper, to be able to scrape through the gasket and not actually damage any pan or any blocks or whatever else. So pick those up. I believe it was $4.99 for that set. The next thing we picked up, guys, is we picked up the 40-piece carbon steel tap and die set. This is the metric set, item number 62832. Has many various sizes. I'm not going to go through all the sizes here. 17 taps, 17 dies, adjustable tap wrench, T-handle tap wrench, adjustable die wrench, little screwdriver, screw pitch gauge, and obviously the blow motor case. These claim they have a lifetime warranty. I bought another set in one of the previous videos. I might try to leave a link somewhere up top or down in the bottom of the description or something for the other set. The other set that I purchased from Harbor Freight was a cheap set to see how I like some of the Harbor Freight ones. And it's more of a standard in automotive application nowadays. You're going to find more metric bolts, and I needed some more metrics, and this is about the only thing they had available right now for the metric set. And this is a 40-piece set. Now they offer other sets at Harbor Freight, standard and metric and so on, but I wanted to kind of get this and check it out and see how the metric set does. Now, what do you exactly do you get with this set? I've already opened this one up just to kind of check it out. You obviously get your owner's manual, safety instructions, whatever. You get your blow molded case. This one had a sticker on it that was all miscombobulated and just kind of screwed up. It was half-assed put on here, so I just ripped it off. Didn't like the way it looked. It was like way over here and not even centered. I don't know if somebody actually intentionally did that or a computer machine. Well, don't care. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up, show you guys what's in it. Not again, decent little blow molded case, nothing special, nothing too fancy. Obviously you get all your dies, you get your taps, you get your thread pitch gauge here. Your thread pitch gauge, it's got various ones, just kind of like a little Swiss Army knife style here, that flips out if you got a screw or whatever. We'll just say take one of these taps here and you'll find and match up to the thread pitch, to your actual screw or bolt or whatever. So this definitely would probably come in handy. I'm not 100% how accurate this pitch gauge is, that's thread gauge, and it does say metric on it. So you'll have and find your different ones that are actually etched in to the little gauges here. Like I said, that's a Swiss Army knife style. I believe that could be a little bit easier to pull out because these are kind of a pain to get them all out. You kind of have to really get in there, maybe take a little small screwdriver or whatever. But speaking of screwdriver, the screwdriver that comes in this set is the same one that comes in all their sets for the taps and dies, and this is probably the worst screwdriver and the sorriest excuse for a screwdriver I've ever probably seen in my life. Brand new. It's kind of, if I can get it to focus, it's actually already bent. When I pulled it out, it's really piss poor excuse for a screwdriver. Don't even worry about this screwdriver. Just toss it away, put it in the box, whatever you want to do, trash it, use a different screwdriver. Don't use a screwdriver in this set, because the other set that I purchased from Harbor Freight, the screwdriver bent like after the second time I used it. It's not even worth it. Just find another screwdriver to use. This one comes with a lot of different various taps and dies, and you get your large T-handles, you get your T-handle for your dies, you get your T-handle for your taps, and you get your smaller T-handle for your other ones as well. So you get your T-handle here, you'll slide it in and use it like so. And you'll actually kind of, just like you would maybe with a angle grinder or whatever, same principle there. You would insert it there and go through it and tighten it down as needed. You know, it's not a bad little set. This set right here you can pick up for, let's see, we picked this set up for $24.99. You know, it's not a bad little set for the money, but is there better sets out there? Yes. Is there better quality sets out there? Yes. Have I used this set yet? No. But maybe in the future I will show you guys how this set actually compares to some more of your higher quality name brands out there, no matter what it is. I've been wanting one from an Irwin, but couldn't actually find one that I needed. All the sets that I found were in standard and not big enough for what I needed to do, and just really didn't feel like spending the money right now on a Snap-on set. And I was kind of lacking anyways on taps and dies, so I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and check out this set from Harbor Freight and see how it does. If it doesn't work, I'll just kind of set it to the side and maybe use it for the house or whatever else. But yeah, this is a decent little set, guys, for 25 bucks. We'll see how it works out for the future. So the last thing we picked up in today's tool haul is we picked up a 10-piece seal and driver kit, bearing brace driver, whatever you want to call it. Part number MD10-10 from Maddox from Harbor Freight. Superior Automotive tools here. You get your driving handle here. You get your various different sizes of seal drivers, bearing drivers. Fits most wheel bearing sizes. Machined aluminum construction. Polished satin aluminum finish. From Harbor Freight. So again, this is the 10-piece bearing race and seal driver set. Not even going to go into all this stuff, whatever. We'll open the box up and see what we got. This one's actually better. The sticker was actually placed better on this one. Again, bearing race and seal driver set, 10-piece. Comes with a nice blow molded case. It's a little fat, but it comes with a nice little handle. All that's good stuff. Comes with two little handle openings here. What do you get? You get your seal and bearing race drivers, and you get your handle here, your tap handle. Comes with a screw. I think this screw or bolt can actually get replaced. Comes with a small washer. You know, nothing too special. I mean, it's obviously going to get beaten and banged on. The washer could probably be a little bit bigger as well, because it's a really small washer. Same thing with a bolt. It's a very small bolt. I think they could probably both get replaced. But to show you guys how this works, what you would do is grab your matching driver, install it onto your handle, grab your bolt, install it at the end, and like so, you would tap on the rear of this and install your bearing or seal, and pretty much do what you got to do as far as that goes. I mean, as long as you get it in place, does the job. Now, this set, I'm not exactly who makes this set. Obviously, the brand is Maddox. But there is very similar, very much alike kits out there online. And I believe that you could probably find this same set in a different brand through somewhere else, Amazon, eBay, whatever else. And, you know, probably for the same price, maybe cheaper, maybe more. Just depends on where you go and where you're at. Snap-on sells a similar kit just like this for much higher for the price. How much does this kit cost right here? Probably approximately $35. Actually, probably about $40 after your taxes and stuff, a little over $40. But you're getting an aluminum, aluminum drivers. You're getting aluminum handle. Again, like I said, that probably nut and washer could probably be better, and you could probably always upgrade it if need be, if it damages, whatever else. Nothing too special. You get the blow molded case, stick it in your bottom drawer, stick it in your toolbox somewhere, maybe in a cabinet, whatever you got for your special tools. You know, again, guys, this is nothing special. It's going to get your job done. You know, you don't need to, this is one of those things you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on just to get a seal driver set and bearing race driver. There's nothing wrong with this set right here. I've known guys who's actually ran similar sets from Harbor Freight and have had no problem out of them. And this is a similar set they've probably had for a long time, maybe different manufacturers or whatever, or updated kit, whatever else. I've known guys who use similar sets from Harbor Freight for years and never had problems with them. Over time, they probably just upgraded or whatever else. But this is a decent little kit for 40 bucks. You know, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, saving a little money there from Harbor Freight. So, guys, you know, that's all we got for today's video. Those 5 items. You know, again, we'll probably doing some updates and everything else for some of those tools, especially that screw extractor set, and seeing how that stacks up to more of your higher quality brands. In today's tool haul, how much did we spend? We spent about $100 on today's tool haul, and you know, we probably spent right over $100 for those 5 things. And that's one of those things I always tell you guys out there that are watching. Definitely make sure you guys, if you guys can get it for a cheaper price somewhere and it's going to give you the same or similar quality for the money, as long as you're making money on it and you have your return on investment, make sure you guys are able to do that. Again, we'll probably do more videos on this and like this. If you guys like videos like this and maybe want to see more videos out there like this and similar ones, maybe tool hauls, whatever else, maybe you guys have comments, questions, whatever, put them down below in the comments section, whatever you guys want to do. Shout out, whatever. Again, guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up if you guys like the video. Whatever else, like, share, subscribe. Till next time, guys, keep on wrenching.